Ladies and gentlemen, live from the best honky-tonk on this side of the Mississippi, it's Texas Music Reviews. My name's Harley Ray, and I'm with...
ZAKK United. How you doing, Harley?
Dude, I'm glad. I've been wanting to shoot a bar scene for a while, and this is the perfect song to do it with. Rodell Duff, The Good Days. Out of the gate, this is different than everything we've traditionally done, man. Not necessarily into the country genre, but you can't tell me that there ain't anybody that wouldn't enjoy this song sitting on the river floating, drinking a beer on the beach or something like that, man.
It reminds me, which is also not Texas, but it reminds me of like Jack Johnson. It's just simple. I think we should, since we are at a bar though, I think we should play a drinking game. Every time Rodell says the word good in the song, we take a shot.
Wow, dude.
I don't know if we'd make it through the entire song.
You'd be wasted by the end of the song, dude. I mean... What does it really mean when you're saying, good days? Like, is it just good days like glory days, or good days as in like you wake up, you find a $20 bill in your pocket, and you decide to go play Keno?
I think it's the average day that we go play Keno.
That's what I would do. I would take my money and go, man. These are the good days right here. And
that's what I was gonna say. It's the days that start out as a normal day, and then you just go through your routine, but you realize you're with the people that you love the most, you care about the most, and you sit there in a moment of reflection during that time, and you're like, man, these are the good days, right? Like sitting here doing this podcast with you, playing Keno and Borski's.
Yeah.
20 years from now, that's gonna be a good story, right?
Yeah. And also the good days as a musician, when like the songs just kind of are all coming. And you get to look back on it and realize, like, man, those were the fun times when you're just hustling and writing those songs and making it happen. That, to me, that's the good days, if you ask me.
Well, I don't know. To me, it would be the days when you got a saltwater pool and a contender boat sitting out there waiting on you in Kemah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Rodell might say the same thing.
Yeah, I bet it. You making any money on this thing?
Heck no, I ain't made no money. I ain't figured out what all the buttons do yet.
Man, and it's great, dude. I love it. The minimalist approach. I'm all about the minimalist approach. Anybody that listens to my music knows that. The guitar, the simple drums, the little lead and plucking and stuff like that. It leaves so much room for interpretation into the emotion of the song, the overall character of the music. Man, it's just a really wonderful, well thought out piece that's not typically like what you're hearing these days on the charts. And it's even on jukeboxes. We were listening to it on the jukebox.
Here at Borski's, it's on the jukebox. He's pretty big on Spotify. And, another thing, I think this song is perfect for the social media age that we're in. I was telling you earlier, and I've probably made 3 or 4 reels already using this song. But I think it helps. It's one of those songs, with the saying, like the soundtrack to our lives. This is one of those songs, right? That like you can just see the memories playing over in your head. It makes me want to go to the beach and have a couple of beers in green bottles with limes. And
and let's talk about it, man, because like even for film syndication, I mean, if American Pie were to do a new film, this song's got to be on it, right?
Hey, it is a good American song.
It's a good one. That's where I'm taken back. I'm like, this is like the anthem for the time of it being right now. And also, with the vocal processing, it's unlike most of the vocal processing that we hear. There's a slight dub, and it sounds really clear, really tasteful, almost with a pop approach, but done in a way that's very almost Bruno Mars, laid back, kick back, just the raw materials, you know what I mean? And he makes it work, and it's it creates a sense of nostalgia, and for me, and a sense of like those, like you were saying earlier, those Jack Johnson times where it's just you enjoying your day. These are the good days, man, and I couldn't get enough of it.
It's a beachy vibe song, right? But if you heard the song, do you know where Rodell Duff's from?
No.
Where would you think he was from based upon this song? And it's
Corpus Christi.
Well, he's right on the water. He's in Kemah.
And Kemah. Rodell Duff's from Kemah. Shout out to the Kemah boys, dude. Yeah. So and another interesting thing about the song is that there's 3 versions of it. There's like the instrumental versions, and I think as a musician, having an instrumental version for your song, to just in general to offer to like film syndication, to radio people, to let other people do renditions of your song. Ooh, nice hit. I think that's a really good idea, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that until today. Another fun fact about Rodell is we share the same tattoo artist. Side fun fact, that's also my brother.
So your tattoo artist is your brother, and he tattoos Rodell?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So I went and I've known Rodell for a couple of years now, and Rodell had no idea that my brother did tattoos. But I was telling you, Rodell lives in Kemah, and my brother's tattoo shop's in Webster. And I did a show with him a couple months ago, Rodell, and the day after the show, my brother hit me up. He's like, "Isn't this the guy you were interviewing last night?" And I was like,
nice.
"Yeah." And Rodell went and got a tattoo from him.
So he's keeping the business local, man. That's awesome. For musicians to keep their business local and stuff, a lot of guys, when they start getting to a certain point, it's your shop, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, when they start getting to a certain point, they start taking their business to like Nashville or like somewhere else like that, you know what I mean? And I just think that's a really good way to showcase that, local talent, local musicians, all that good stuff. No, that was a garbage shot. But also, like from playing in the area to playing on the national stage to going out and playing other places in Texas, that's what Texas country music is all about, in my opinion. Keeping the business local, supporting the small guys, helping the small fish,
And 100%, that's what Rodell does. He was a part of, I think it was Fan Fest for CMA Fest or something last year. But he's always playing the local shows. In fact, when we were talking about doing that thing in Conroe, that I told you about a couple months ago, he was like the first guy that hit me up and was like, "Yo, I'll play. He's just a hustler, man."
That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. I absolutely love it. And another thing, too, is that Rodell's got a lot of great music that's out, not just this one. But it seems to be that this one gets played the most, and with good reason. I mean, how as a musician, it's so easy to do sorrow. It's so easy to write about bad stuff. But taking just a simple solution, a simple approach to a song like this and a motif like this really speaks to the development of him as an artist and to like his overall competency to write good music the first time.
Yeah, he does have he has one song that I really liked. It's more Texas country. It's called Red Dirt Cursed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually kind of about, and I don't want to get into it too much, and I don't want to speak for Rodell, but it's kind of, I guess, like his approach. This is what I heard him say at a live show to the Texas country scene and how maybe they haven't been so accepting of him. But the guy's phenomenal. His band is phenomenal. He's one of the nicest human beings on the planet, and he's grinding, man. Like, the dude's a hustler. He's out there. He's all over these playlists. You see him all over the internet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he writes really great songs for social media moments. And this video, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's out. We'll link it in the description.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because he's using like clips of videos from fans that they send in.
Nice.
So they send in like moments where they're at their kid's baseball game or
Fan curated.
I sent in video of my daughter at our swim meet, at her swim meet, and
that's awesome.
It's just all these moments, and I really think that what you said earlier, it's that nostalgic feeling.
Yeah. That sepia tone loving type of thing.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. Sure.
I love that. Just talking about with Red Dirt being accepted, a lot of folks that are typically country are leaning more into the Americana side of things because they get a little bit more freedom with the genre to do what they want to do. And it seems that Red Dirt artists, especially the producers, start to frown more and more on that and like to stick to like their chopping block, exactly what they do, and cut it the way that they want to cut it. And I love guys that can approach different styles of music while still paying respect and homage to the guys that came before him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rodell does a great job of that. Another cool thing about Rodell is if you type in his name to any, wherever you listen to music, nobody else named Rodell.
Yeah, that's a unique name.
Nobody named Rodell. Like he's
that's
got
his actual name.
That's his real name, and his real last name is Duff too. As we sit in a bar, can we get some Duff beers?
Oh man, yeah. Don't sue us, NBC or wherever this. Yeah, we'll get it. But we figured if we're going to keep it real, let's go somewhere real. Let's keep it real and talk about this stuff. And we're so thankful to Borski's. Also, a huge shout out to TCMA for sponsoring the podcast. If you want to become a TCMA member, check the description below. There'll be a link to join. Tons of benefits and a lot of cool stuff you get to do. Nominations are open for all different kinds of artist selections and awards this year. Going to be held at Billy Bob's and the Fort Worth Stockyards this November. So get yourself in line to go check that out.
And voting's going to start soon too. So
yeah, once the nomination's complete, voting starts, and I think you could even vote for Rodell if you want to, or nominate him now to get him into the voting process.
I may or may not have.
Yeah. I've nominated a few guys. I nominated you for Radio Personality of the Year.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. K-Star, if you want to go listen to my buddy ZAKK United.
What an honor that would be.
And also a big thank you to Burke Family Plumbing. If you need good work, go see Burke. They'll get you out of a smelly situation. We love the guys and girls over there for taking care of us, man. And now we got Borski's on the board, man. This is the best place to do, I think, country music reviews.
I love it. I just love the way I feel in this bar.
Oh, yeah, man. It's right at home. Big thanks and shout out to all the staff and team here. Rodell Duff, he's got some shows coming up in the area, doesn't he?
He's always got shows in the area. The dude's always doing cool stuff. So make sure you check him out. Again, we'll link it all in the description. He's got a new lyric video out for this song, too, that has more of the highlights from his fans that they were sent in the video submission. So if you didn't get in the first video, the main video, there's a new lyric video. And I haven't seen it yet, but I hear that some fan submissions that didn't make the first cut are in the lyric video, too, which is pretty cool.
Does this mean I still got time to send him submissions? We should send him a video of this right now.
We should.
Dude, that would be cool. Just
Ooh, I wonder if he can get it in.
Cheers, man.
Hey,
Cheers.
we might be in the video right now.
Woo, these are the good days. Thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. From everybody here at Texas Music Reviews, man, my name's Harley Ray.
I'm ZAKK United.
And I will keep an ear out for you.
'Cause all we got is right now. So let's